Nah. What's up, YouTube? Let me tell you. Alright. I posted on my story, so I'm gonna tell y'all how I lost my virginity, right? Alright, let me go ahead and tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't even gonna do an intro, and I'm gonna just get straight into it, my nigga. This shit was hilarious. So listen. So it all starts out, nigga. We in that bitch testing, right? So, you know, she get to talking about pulling up. So, you know me, I gotta find a ride. I didn't drive. Oh, yeah. And before I get too into it, y'all asked me about my tattoos and shit on my story. Like, man, hey, if y'all would have kept up with me, y'all would have knew about it. But back into it, like I was saying, I lost my virginity. Them niggas, so it was me and old girl. I ain't gonna say no names. But she had a little body. She didn't have all the face. But she had the body. So, but we talking with her. We didn't even go out. I'm not even gonna lie. But we talking and whatever. So one day, she hit me with, what's the name? With I'm trying to see you. I'm like, this was, let me see. I lost my virginity when I was in 8th grade, 8th grade. So she hit me with, I'm trying to see you. So I'm like, oh. I'm like, I bet. So nigga, she stay in Southwest. I live in Little Rock. So she stay in Southwest. I'm like, I bet. I stay in Southwest. I stayed in Southwest too. But it was to the point where I had to walk everywhere. I ain't had no car, no nothing. So, old girl, I'm trying to see you. I'm like, I bet. I'm gonna walk to your house. I'm thinking she playing. About 10 minutes later, she texts me, where you at? I'm like, oh, you for real? Like, let me go ahead and get dressed, nigga. Hopped up out my bed, nigga. Nigga, I threw on some shorts, nigga, a jacket, some dirty ass socks, nigga, and some slides. I'm like, fuck that. I'm at this bitch. I'm finna walk that house. So her house, like 7 minutes, bro. It's a 7-minute walk. So I'm in that bitch. So I'm walking. I'm testing. I'm on the way. Finna be this, finna be that, finna pull it up, you know. So I ask her when I'm walking, like, what we finna do? We finna chill and kick it and vibe. I'm like, vibe? What's a vibe? You gonna see? I'm like, ooh, I know what she on, nigga. I'm like, I'm already know what she finna be on. But so I'm about 2 minutes from there, nigga. I'm out here running across the streets and shit, trying not to get hit by cars, my little dumb ass. Then, so by the time I get outside her house, ain't nobody there, nigga, but her. It's just her, my nigga, her parents going, everybody. So I'm like, I bet. So I walk in that bitch. So I knocked on the door. Before I walk in there, I walked in the door. Damn. I had walked to the door, knocked on that bitch. I was like, what's up? She like, what's up? I'm all smiling and shit, nigga. I got dimples and shit. I'm like, what's up, bro? She like, what's up? Come here. I'm like, I bet. Go straight to her room, bro. Got to watching a little kid shit, bro. YouTube. I'm like, bro, this shit boring. This boy, this is boring. Like, I'm ready to go already. But then I was like, bro, cut on the movie or something. So she cut on, I think Jumanji, my nigga. I remember all of this, bro, Jumanji. So I'm like, I bet. So we watching Jumanji and whatever. And then, so we watching Jumanji and nigga. So she got to land up on me. Cause I was on, look, you see my bed, bro? I'm like, she like over here. I'm like over here. So she got the spoon over and shit. I'm like, alright. I got the, so she got the cuddling with me and shit. I'm like, alright, young nigga. I was young. I did not know. I didn't know what to do. I was really scared, but I wasn't. I was like, I'm really ready, but I'm not. But so I'm like, alright, bet. Got the cuddling and shit, my nigga. I was like, survived. Got 30 minutes in the movie. She got the kissing on my neck. I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, the gang. She trying to go crazy. I was skinny back then. I was skinny as fuck, but I'm like, she trying to go crazy. So me, I'm not knowing what to do. She kissing on my neck. I get to grabbing. I get to grabbing it. You know, I get to doing a little something. I get to doing a little something. It did. So we in there cuddling, kissing and shit. Nigga, she went down there, bro. She got to touching little teeny. She got the. I'm like, oh, the game I should start. Like hard in that bit. He got to touching little teeny. I'm like, oh, gang. I'm finna go crazy. But nigga, I'm like, oh, nigga, 5 minutes, nigga, just kissing shit. Nigga, she whipped that bitch out. I'm like, are you gonna do your thing? I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But nigga, she with that bitch out. I'm like, do what you do. Nigga, she got the, you know, jerking that. She got the jerking that bitch. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna lose my virginity. So I'm like, I'm looking at her. I'm like, you gonna suck that bitch? I'm like, you gonna suck that bitch? She started going down there. I'm like, ooh, oh my God. She got to go and she was like, on the game. But yeah, she started giving me that dome. But then, let me see. It was about for only like 4 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie. Fuck that shit. I ain't trying to nut off no head. I ain't gonna lie to you for the first time. So I'm like, turn around and hit it from the back. I'm like, oh. So she turned around, nigga. Boy, she turned around. I'm like, ooh, I don't even know what to do with this. I don't even know what to do. But she turned around. So I'm like, cause I was still tall, cause I'm tall right now. But I'm like off the bed and she like on the bed and she had that shit. But her arch was little as fuck, nigga. Compared to the females I done it with now, than her. But that arch was little as hell. I was like, bro, come on now, bro. That shit crazy. But to me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna go nuts. She got that arch. That was my old opinion. So I'm like, I ain't bet. So young nigga, I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna do her shit, nigga. So, you know, I got to pulling off her panties and her shorts. I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna go nuts. Seeing that little cooter mama, I was like, all right, nigga, mind me, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still a virgin. So I'm like, you ready? She's like, yeah. I'm like, I bet. Boy, I said, ugh. I got to wiggling my shit around. I'm like, oh, that bitch not going in. Cause I think she said she was a virgin too. I really didn't even know if to be real. But I got the wiggling that bitch in. I'm like, oh. Then that bitch found the hole, that bitch slipped in. I was like, oh. I was like, on the game, bro. Cause when you first go in, that shit be warm as I was like, on the game. So nigga, me, I used to watch porn, so I'm thinking like, I'm finna try to do what they do, nigga. So I'm like, all right, bitch. As that bitch was in, I got the going slow as fuck. I got the, I'm like, oh, she over there, nigga, she over there. I'm like, oh, no. But she got the money and shit. I'm like, oh. So I got to going fast. I'm like, oh yeah, she feeling that bitch. I got the blowing this shit. Not really gonna lie. But nigga got the blowing and shit, nigga. And then so nigga blowing and shit. I'm like, I'm blowing her blackout for about, let me see. Cause I remember this shit. It was for about 10, 11 minutes, bro. I was straight back shots, nothing else. I was blowing and shit. Her ass moaning loud as fucking shit. So she like hit it from the front. I was like, from the front, trying to look me in my face while I'm hitting that bitch. I was like, oh, she trying to look at me while I'm hitting that bitch. So I'm like, fuck it. Turn her ass around. Had her ass a missionary, bro. To like I said, bro, I used to watch porn, bro. So I'm thinking like, finna try to do what they do. I got the choking and shit. I got the choke. I got the grabbing her neck while I'm hitting it. So I'm like, ooh. I'm like, ooh. But I wasn't fucking with it. I was like, I ain't fucking with it, bro. You looking at me, bro. I ain't fucking shit. I ain't fucking with it, bro. So I turned right back around. Nigga start hitting it from the back again, blowing her back out. And then, let me see. Yeah. So basically, the first time was straight back shots. I'm just straight blowing her back out. But she loving that shit, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So nigga. But by the time we done with that, cause I hit it from the back, and man, when oh yeah. Cause some of y'all was asking, cause I put on the thumbnail, I was like, did I bust? Was it good? Man, I ain't gonna lie. That shit, for the first time, that shit was decent. But now if I went back and fucked, that shit would be ass. I'm not even gonna lie. You know who you is. That shit is ass. But I thought it was good. But it was decent though. You straight, whatever. It was decent though. You know who you is. But yeah, some little shit. I'm like, it was decent though. That's that first question. Y'all said it was ass. I was like, it's decent. But let me see. And then what's up? Oh yeah, did I bust? Hell yeah, I bust the first time. I'm in there feeling that bitch. I feel like I'm in her guts. I thought I was in her guts. I got the but when I bust, I think I nut on her covers. I forgot where I did it. I think it fell on the floor. I don't even know. I just know I got the nut, bro. I just know I got the none, bro. And that shit just got, I don't know, that bitch just got the spraying. My shit just got the throwing up, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. That bitch got the throwing up. But what's her name? I was like, yeah, I did that other game. So I got the throwing. So I'm wiping my shit off. I'm pulling on my pants. I'm like, I'm not this bitch, nigga. I can't fucking go. But I ain't even leave. She was like, come on, come watch a movie with me. Her ass still naked, bro. I'm like, bro, put some damn clothes on, bro. We gonna watch another movie and I'm gonna go, bro. Cause remind her parents was, I don't know when they was coming back. But my dumb ass was still in the house. So I'm like, I'm finna watch one more movie and I'm gone. So about into the movie, bro. Fell asleep. Her dumb ass fell asleep. I'm like, bro, did I put her ass to sleep, bro? Like that put her to sleep, bro. So I'm like, damn, bro, her ass asleep. I'm finna fucking go. I said, I'm finna go. I tapped her, I said, she like, I'm like, I'm finna go. She, no. I'm like, bro, you asleep. I'm finna go. She, okay, let me lead you out. I'm like, all right. Going down the stairs and shit. Walked out the door. She like, come here, let me give you a kiss before you leave. I was like, I gave her ass a hug, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. I gave her ass a hug, bro. And I was like, not this bitch. Hood, gave her ass a hug, nigga. Started jogging home, while trying to get away from there. But yeah, nigga, I'm walking home like, nigga, in my head, I'm like, damn, I just lost my virginity, nigga. No condom, no nothing. I should have used a condom. But in my head, I'm like, nigga, I just lost my virginity, nigga. I'm turned in the beat. I'm finna tell my brother and all of them. I got to the house. I was like, little bro, I just got some pussy, bro. He like, you lying, bro. You lying. I'm like, what the hell, my fault, bro? When I told you I was gonna go somewhere else, I went to go get his pussy. He was like, oh. He was like, oh, I guess. But, yeah, it was just like that. Simple. Nothing really easy. I might do a part two. Cause I busted probably like 2 more times after that, but yeah, it was decent for the first time. I feel like if I went back now, that it wouldn't be that to me. It'd be ass unless she just upgraded. Then did I bust? Yeah. But yeah, that's a little story time on how I lost my virginity. How I was going nuts for the first time. But shit, yeah. Nah, but like, comment, subscribe. Go to the comment section. Tell me if y'all want a part 2. I'm gonna keep doing these story times. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm finna do another one right now. As we speak, I'm finna keep dropping video. Like, bro, all them videos y'all see on my page right now. Oh, I just did. Them was old, bro. That's when I was doing YouTube for real. And then I stopped because I was like, that shit not for me. But I'm gonna start doing YouTube again, bro. Cause somebody brought it to my mom. I can do that shit if I wanted to now. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and share it, bro. Turn me up, bro. Y'all gotta turn me up. Turn me up. I'm gonna turn y'all up, bro. So turn me up. But yeah, just share the love. Tell your friends. Hit me up. And I'm out. Before.